I wondered why they kept so many of these things, because lately I've been indulging a lot. Somehow, yes, I think I can still relate with, how organized she is. And also some things that I can totally relate to, but my mind sometimes that thinking about a question that my husband asks me from time to time. Like the time that one of the son was dating, whatever they want. In my life that I would totally relate with Bree's character. I don't know what the thought process was behind that. That was something else I kept on asking myself. I know it's a series, it's make-believe, but yeah, the writing just seemed. Let's also talk about, like they were saying, that this is just out, nowhere in the world would it be okay. They started working together. That shows that she did. Hi guys, welcome to today's super relaxing ASMR session. Hope you enjoy these tingles, and do not forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Also, do check us out on our social media platforms. We are on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We also have individual vlog channels that we channel our day-to-day lives and the things we are up to when we are not making ASMR videos. So check us out too. The links to these vlogs and social media are in the description of this video. So lately, I'm just here thinking about a question that my husband asked me today, because lately I've been indulging a lot in Desperate Housewives. I've literally watched it. This is my, I guess, 5th time watching it. At this point, it's just a guilty pleasure. I just like to watch it after I've kind of forgotten it. One thing about me is I forget shows really quickly. Oh, not that quick, just give me a year and I'll completely forget what happened in Desperate Housewives. There are some seasons that I'm like, when did this happen? Yet I've watched it now 4th or 5th time. I absolutely do not remember that actually happened, or I ever even saw that whole season or that whole event. Indulging in it, watching it quite a lot. And I feel like every time I watch a show that I've watched before, I've watched a few times, I kinda see it in a new perspective. I don't know if it's, age show, so if you do not know that show or you wanna watch it one day, maybe you shouldn't listen to this. Maybe just mute the audio and just, watch me peek. Oh yeah, I also have to say that this video is a special request. Someone messaged us on one of our recent videos and said that they've been following us since we had 1,000 subscribers, and they would like to make a special request that I do asthma with just my nails like I used to before, and not with any tools. So I am honoring that request. In this video I will not use any tools. Yeah, so back to Desperate Housewives. Let's take for example this part here. Gabrielle and Carlos Solis find that their daughter was exchanged, and they've been raising someone else's child for 8-9 years. I'm not quite sure how old Juanita is. So anyway, the story rolls on, and they figure it out, they find out, and they meet the child, and then a lot happens, and the child has to go with the mom that has been the mom all along, and Gabby is heartbroken, and Carlos is more like nonchalant if he cares. We don't see that side, and I'm like, hold on, why is it that in the real world, because I know this is a movie, this is make-believe, would it be more believable if the very first time you found out you've been raising someone else's kid, you return them to the rightful owner, to the birth parents? Why are they keeping up the charade of raising Juanita and the other family raising Grace if those are not their kids? That didn't make sense to me at all. What the thought process was behind that writing, where Gabby is like super heartbroken that the family is illegal, the family that's raising a biological child is illegal, and they have to leave the country and figure out a way to come back later on, whenever the time will be. But Carlos is more like shouting at Gabby so rudely, like snap out of it, forget her, she's gone, she's dead, act like she never existed. And I'm like, whoa, hold on. This seems so like such a, what's the right word to say, bleeped idea or writing on the part of the writers, because this is just not, like, nowhere in the world would it be okay to say, okay, continue raising my biological child forever, and let me continue raising your child forever. That's just, I don't know what the thought process was behind that. Again, I know it's a series, it's make-believe, but yeah, the writing just seemed a little too shallow, honestly, and I'm not a writer, this is just my opinion, if I may say, because this is just something that wouldn't happen in the real world, though. If they wanted it to be more believable, they could have probably written it different, if you ask me, because take a look at kids that are kidnapped, and they are returned back to their families. Their families accept them like immediately. They don't tell them, well, we would like you to stay, wherever, and I know the situation is different, but even in those cases where someone has been lost for years, when they come back, the very first instinct is to go back home, go back to your people. in some way, somehow she's not totally 100% a bad parent. I mean, she's caring. She wants the best for her kids, which is really good. But in some way also, she let those kids just run rampant, do whatever they want. I mean, from a very young age, like the time that they burned down that guy's restaurant. What was his name? Some guy was eating only net. There was really no punishment. They just washed a few dishes and that was that. Like washing dishes was their punishment. Yeah, I was like, okay, that's so weird. Yeah, the parenting only net's case was crazy, you know. But yeah, so basically it's just some thoughts I thought I should share, you know. They might not be right for everyone, but that's why there's a comment section. Comment what you think. Yeah, so another thing I saw that was really common on there was the fact that Carlos and Gabriel, they were constantly shouting at each other. I never saw, and Carlos mostly always shouting at Gabriel. There was no time they ever like spoke to each other in a calm, loving way. Sometimes yes, but 90% of the time it was just shouting at everything. I didn't understand why Carlos had to shout and be like somehow like rude and mean to Gabriel like constantly. That was like, I know his character was more like the macho guy who beats up other guys and stuff like that, but yeah, you know, that was something else I kept on asking myself. So let's also talk about, like they were saying that, okay, Lynette's need to control, like, I mean, what was up with that? Like, she needed to control, apparently, according to Tom, because her father was a drunk and the mom didn't do quite a good job raising them, so she had to felt in control. So he let her carefully and decidedly control everything so that she doesn't lose her mind. But that was just a weird excuse. And I have to mention that in most cases she had very brilliant ideas of how to keep the family going. She was the more level-headed. I mean, in the couple, she was more level-headed, more thoughtful, more focused, you know, like more, I would say, smarter. But then also that doesn't translate to total control, you know. There was one time Roy, the old guy, Mrs. McCluskey's husband, told her to stop stepping on Tom's, you know what, like emasculating him, and that was like, that drove her nuts. So yeah, that's when Tom replied, you know, that he likes her. But that just didn't seem like reason enough to me, you know. I don't know. These are just my 2 cents, you know. Yeah, so watching this show just sometimes has left me with so many questions. And Brie, I remember there was a certain time in my life that I would totally relate with Brie's character. You know, about, and somehow, yes, I think I can still relate with, you know, how organized she is, how put together she is, how, you know, motherly and how clean, coordinated she is. But right now I just don't think I can, you know, because to me she really did try to business, and they started working together. That shows that she did do something right at some point with him. Who else? Oh yeah, Susan. It blows my mind sometimes that they just acted out these characters so freaking well that it's like unreal how well their acting was, when she was doing the Vava broom cleaning, in her lingerie to make money. I could say that just Susan was just the unluckiest, really, in the whole show. It just seems like she was always down on her luck, one time or the other. And I know they all hit some rough times, but it felt like Susan's was endless, like in the worst possible way. And also, I wonder how come Lynette's issues were always solved in-house, with her family. Like the time that one of the son was dating a married woman, that was kept in-house, that was not advertised to the friends. I wondered why they kept so many of these things like hidden. Was it to show Lynette's ability to fix things, or I do not understand why most of our problems were never taken out to everybody. When Preston came from Europe with a girlfriend, and apparently Lynette didn't like her, she deemed her someone with the wrong intentions with the son, but the other girls didn't know. I mean, Gabby and Bree and all the others, they didn't know this was happening in Lynette's life, So, was the storyline meant to be that she hides all her major issues, and then others advertise even the smallest inconveniences of their lives? I didn't get that. Why was it me from time to time? Yeah, also Lynette's ability to start trouble, and then when the ball is rolling, she tries to, calm it down. For example, the issue with the neighbor who was apparently, I won't say the word, but yeah, he had a bunch of kids swimming photos in his basement, and Lynette and her son found them. So apparently this guy did confess that he was what she was thinking. But then that was after Lynette caused an uproar in the town, and then this guy's disabled sister died, and now he told her, I'm free to go whatever I want, to continue what you think I've been doing. After all that uproar, the guy just walked scot-free, Yeah, he left the town to Wisteria Lane, only to go to probably another small town and continue, what he was doing. And Paul Young issue in this last season 7, yeah, she, called the people from another, lane, from another village to help her take out, this halfway house. And when they're in the middle of doing what she called them for, she starts telling them, stop. soon. Please do give this video